Something else we want to touch on, one of your philosophies, the philosophy of charging. Tell us a little about this philosophy. What do you call
charging
it?
and checking. Okay.
Charging and checking.
Yeah.
Please first off define that for us.
Okay. Once again, you know, we're in the new year, so we definitely have to start coming up with mechanisms that are going to help us to acquire the things that we want.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
And so this is it's not my philosophy. It's from a gentleman, Tariq Nasheed. He's also the author of Hidden Colors documentaries.
Okay.
And you know, he does a lot of relationship advice and things like that. And so checking and charging is pretty much setting the expectations for a would-be suitor. All right. You know, we all get into that situation where you meet a nice young lady. You know, you want to spend some time. But you really don't know, you know, what her angle is. Does she just want your money? Does she just want to say she has another phone in her book and tell her homegirls? Okay. Or is she really interested in you? She really wants to get to know you. You know what I mean? So checking and charging. All right, we'll break down the first portion,
please.
Which is the checking. All right. The checking is just setting your expectations. Alright, say you meet a young lady, you tell her that you want to go out to eat and get some, you know, get something to eat and chill a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of women, they might use that opportunity to pick an expensive restaurant and, you know, spend up all your money and then never call you back and never see you again. But the idea behind checking is when you see something heading in that direction, you got to speak up, brother.
Okay.
You got to be like, hey, let's go, you know, you're like, where you want to eat? She's like, I want to go Legal Seafood. I want to get that, you know, that crab cake.
Yeah,
the lobster with the, you know, not the one with the lobster with two tails, the one that grew with two tails. The one that don't have a price, just say market on it.
Market price, yeah. Who knows how much that shit gonna be?
Exactly. And so at that point, you see it going in the wrong direction. You got to check. You got to stand up and say, hey, sweetheart, I know a nice little place. It's over on the south side of town. You really get a good feel for Atlanta. And, you know, let's go there first. You know what I mean? That way it's a little quieter. We can get to know each other, and then maybe we'll go to Legal Seafood like on our 3rd, 4th, 7th date. You know what I mean? once you put in the time and effort for me to feel like that.
So let's just say she objects to that. How do you get around that rebuttal?
Hey. At this point, you're leaning into the charge area.
Okay.
But you still want to give some leeway because
so are we still checking or are we charging at this point?
At this point, we're checking on the tangent of charging.
Okay. Okay.
And the reason that is because, you know, you want to check, but you want there to be a cushion because she might just be used to.
Tell us about this cushion.
Okay, the cushion is kind of like an area that you can operate in so you feel comfortable in, okay? So whether it's a dollar amount, whether you only want to spend $20, $30 on a date, or whether it's a time amount. If I call you and I can't get you on the phone out of, you know, 3 attempts, then I have to charge you.
Just cut it off from there?
Exactly.
Okay.
And so
okay, tell us about the charges. At this point, we're charging now.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say we do have that situation.
Okay. We
tell the woman that you want to go to a certain place and she's not with it. All right. At this point, you progress to immediate charging.
Immediate charging.
Immediate charging. Because he violated your position. You know, they say women should know their worth.
Yeah.
A man should know his worth as well. And a lot of times his worth is quantitated by what's in his pocket. And I mean, it's ugly, but it's the truth. All right.
Hit on that real quick for us.
And so
elaborate and break that down for us just a little bit.
Okay. So when you get to that point, I mean, once she operates outside of your boundaries, you charge her. You tell her this is not the way that I do relationship, and she can either conform to what your expectations are, or you know your worth and you know that, you know, there's other options out there and it's great to meet her, but you want to try to explore some other situations.
I see. Okay, continue. Please continue on to the charging phase.
Okay, so charging can work in a lot of different stages of a relationship. Okay. It can work when you first meet a woman, or it can work in a situation when you've already been dating a woman for a while.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times, you know, women, you know, Christmas, New Year's, it's a prime time to get that engagement ring and go to the next level.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're grinding, you're doing your thing, you're trying to get your life together, your paper up, sometimes that doesn't work for you. And a lot of women have ways of bullying you into that type of situation.
I see.
Say no to bullying.
You say what?
Just say no.
Say no to bullying. Say yes to charging. And so, when you charge somebody up, what you're really doing is you're giving them an opportunity to come correct. You know what I mean? Just like if
so, basically, it's not for you. You're actually helping them.
Exactly. Okay. Yes. And it's kind of like teamwork. You know what I mean?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly. Because everybody knows a woman's boundaries. If you get with a woman, and let's be honest, we're fellas. You know, we get with a nice, you know, shaped woman. We definitely want to see, you know, where things can progress in the intimacy department. Yeah. But you know, you got women that are celibate, you got women that, you know, they want to get to know you before they get to that, and so they will be quick to say, this is my boundary, I don't want to cross it, and we're just like floating along, you know what I mean? So we need to set our own boundaries. You know, you can equate it to your pocket, equate it to your time, equate it to your
basically just say no once again.
Just say no once
to
again.
The bullshit.
You got it.